name is Mackenzie Lamberson. This is my presentation on the trash crisis and its negative impact on the environment. Thanks for watching.
So I decided to do an environmental topic for my project since I love nature and I really try to appreciate our beautiful planet. Since moving out of my parents' house a while back, I've really noticed how much I consume and throw away. And I decided I really need to lessen my impact, considering future generations. And the world is not an infinite source, like some people act. I think we need to care about our choices because when we throw something away, there's not really an away like people think. And our planet suffers from this thinking process. My hypothesis is the world has a trash problem that negatively impacts the environment. And my targeted audience would truthfully be everyone. We only have one planet, and this is everyone's problem, I think. The research is also geared towards people who love nature and our planet, so environmentalists, and at the same time, it's also for those who deny that humans have any impact on the ecosystems and the environment in general, which we do. We have a symbiotic relationship with the planet, and we have to stop creating so much trash. There's a few ways this can make people feel after they hear this information. Some might not care, others may think they do not have a problem, but most will become aware and start thinking more deeply about their actions, and that's why I'm doing this project. I know at least for me, I was in shock and felt quite ignorant, honestly. And then what is happening to our planet due to trash is right in front of our eyes, you know? So I felt really bad. But collectively, we just are not being conscious enough with our choices and actions. Zero waste is basically impossible today due to the infrastructure of our economy being linear. And so we're going to produce trash. There's no other way around it right now. But how we dispose of it and how much we create of certain products like plastic, which is detrimental to the environment, matters. Luckily, I had no problem finding sources to back up my claim. This source is from a popular magazine who uses reliable sources, making it credible. And this supported my claim that there actually is a trash crisis. And this is going to be paraphrased. So consequences of the mass amount of trash we make include harmful pollutants being dispersed into the air from trash, waterways and groundwater being tainted by leakage from waste, and storm drains being blocked due to the accumulation of garbage. A second source, which was New York Times, reports, and this is a paraphrase, that heat and electricity is being created by local trash in Europe. This process removes toxins like mercury and dioxin, making it cleaner than the common incinerator. And that's a credible source being found in the New York Times because they use reliable sources. Next, an author reports that there's 5.2 trillion pieces of plastic floating in the world's oceans. And this author uses several scholarly sources for his book, making this credible as well. And now for ocean debris. Becoming wrapped within fishing nets and eating plastic waste is a hazard to marine life, which is a paraphrase from a scholarly source. And it's scholarly because it's peer-reviewed. And lastly, the coral reefs are critical to many species in the ocean, and they are at risk from being damaged by ocean debris. And that's a paraphrase from a peer-reviewed article, making it scholarly. So what can we do now? When seeing trash in natural water or on the beach, maybe even the side of the road, I think making companies accountable and demanding more eco-friendlier solutions from them will make a big difference. And it also puts the word out there so people become aware of this subject in general. We need to take action. This is like participating in beach cleanups and using your voice to educate people, just to make everybody aware that there is an issue and we're the cause of it. These photos are taken from July 5th this year. It's the day after July 4th, so it's called the Day After Cleanup. It's hosted by Keepers of the Coast. And there was 4 of us that went out there together, 30 probably in total. And this is the amount of trash we collected in 1 hour, which is about 7 bags full of things that people left on the beach. And I came to several conclusions by the end of my research. For one, the trash crisis has a lot to do with the economy, which is linear. So trash is inevitable. Maybe a circular economy where products are like reused, recycled, or refurbished would be better for the environment. And secondly, people who decline that our earth suffers from the things we dispose of are usually just unaware of facts about the subject, or simply do not think that their actions will make a difference. More awareness is needed about this subject. I really think people just do not know enough about the subject or are unaware completely of their actions. I had a major realization after my research. Since we live in America, we are definitely privileged with waste management, because some less developed countries have their trash piles scattered across the ground, all of the cities, and some even dump trash directly into rivers and oceans. And to throw everything together now, to conclude the presentation, all in all, our trash is causing a decline in the environment in different ways. 1, ocean pollution can lead to marine life being lost or its habitat being damaged. The air is being polluted by landfills and some incinerators. And lastly, plastic can release toxic chemicals into waterways, and it can be eaten by animals. Single-use plastic is a pollutant on our planet.